Well, hello there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies. It's your girl, Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, and I am back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so if you find this, it's the right time just for you. Everything you need to know about me down below in the description box, including the link to my broadcast channel, where they get weekend check-ins and forecasts for the weekends, only for that group. Only on Instagram. Your timestamps are also down below if you want to skip the connecting with your guides. Quick kind of a meditation, energetic connection to you and your guides before we get started. So you can pick your teams for this week. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Ooh, let's take a deep breath by your likes and shares and subscribing. And if I drive with your vibe, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you can be alerted as soon as I put up these forecasts and videos for you. Let's get cozy. Woo, this has been a week, guys. And the one thing that's going to be in the focus this week is going to be the Venus retrograde. People are still getting, like, guillotined in relationships right now. It's very painful. But we're safe here in the now, in the present moment. Me and you, and that's it. And our angels. So let's take a deep breath. And I did have a request to do the clenching and releasing for the meditation for this week, so we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in, and you're going to bring all that crap that's just, we're going to clench and hold, clench everything. Okay? Hold that breath, and then release, and then turn to rubber. Turn to rubber. That helps the energies release and helps that, like, wherever it's releasing, we get that good energy in from our angels. We're going to do it one more time. Ready? Inhale and clench. And release. Turn to rubber. Relax. You're safe here. You can do this here. I want you to picture a very cozy, comfortable environment where you feel safe, whatever that is for you. Could be sitting on the beach, watching the sunset, sunrise, smelling that salty air. Maybe up in the mountains, wherever that is for you. And when you're feeling that, like, kind of comfort, you're settling in a little bit, feeling cozy, call in your spirit guides and guardian angels now. Feel their energy, welcome them in. You're safe here to do that. I'm supporting you and connecting with your guides. There's a ooh. Thank you, Gabriel. And breathe into that. Breathe that beautiful energy in gently and release it gently. Breathe normally now. And ask your guides to guide you to the team for this week for your forecast. What guidance do you need for this week? They'll give you a number. 1, 2, or 3. Take a deep breath in. 1. Remember, the first number is always the right one. And if you get 2, it means the second one, team 2. I'll probably have a message somewhere in there for you too. And team 3. And your timestamps are down below. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank our angels for the guidance. And you'll be listening in just a moment. Let's get to it, team 1. Hey there, team 1. All right, let's see what the energy influence is going to be for you guys throughout this week. The dragon, strength and wisdom. Strength and wisdom is your theme. Right there. All right. Spirit is definitely intervening in a big, huge way in your favor, for your benefit, to get things moving for you. because some of you could be stuck in a big cloud, a heavy cloud. I know there's been a lot of stuff that's happened to us the last couple of weeks, has not been like heart friendly, or it feels that way. Almost feels like we're being attacked, though we know it's healthy for us. Things that are being severed. It's that painful. It's severing. It's guillotining is what I've been seeing. It's just, you know, it takes you a minute to get over the shock, and then it's like, oh my God, I'm beheaded, you know. Spirit's coming in a huge way to knock out the clouds. Okay, we do have the bear, and the polar bear in this deck represents your spirit guides, very strong, higher energy. Okay, they're more stubborn than you. Let's put it that way. Their energy is like, they're coming in, and how you'll know is the star. We got the star here. Okay. There is this lifting of energy, clearing of the clouds, clearing of anything that's been confusing you, the spinning, you know, the depression, whatever that is. Something's going to hit very quick and fast enough to, it's all of a sudden, it's almost like you're being, thanks for that image, jettisoned up above the clouds and going, whoa, you know, I'm up here now. Yeah. Not only that, but you're going to be seeing very clearly signs of guidance, especially making decisions. Which way do I go, George? Type of energy. Spirit's definitely blessing you with that motivation and the fearlessness that we need to move into new quadrants. So areas. Okay, wherever you made room, Spirit's going to be helping out. Starting to move in there, you know what I mean? It's like we cleared all this crap out of our heads, behavior patterns, people, places of influences, we're getting in with us. Now we have all this space. So Spirit has been really hard on people who've been trying to grab their dumpster fire. They just work so hard, right? Working on, blowing up. It's fine. It's just a little burnt, you know, and putting it back in there or running towards that. And Spirit's like, no, that's no. No, you made a conscious decision to get rid of it. It can't. It doesn't hold because you're not the same person. That's why a lot of people went into kind of negative mode because of that. It's disappointment. It's like, it's not better, you know. It's just, that's not even, you know. And then we get frustrated because we don't know. What am I supposed to do now, Spirit? You know, Spirit's making that all clear for you this week, for real. We have the tree with the stork. In fact, the stork is a big, huge focus for you guys. Big, strong energy. So definitely there's a lot of long-awaited healing, feeling stronger, feeling more, for some of you, healthier, feeling better, feeling stronger, feeling clearer. For a lot of you, maybe you've been waiting, or maybe there have been delays, or maybe people have been cock blocking you, you know, from laying your roots down in a certain area, or maybe they've scared you off from doing, or maybe you've scared you off from doing. Well, Spirit is definitely sending you a lot of motivational energy. Get those roots in there now. This new moon energy, when you do something new, you step through, you face that fear and do that new thing, whether it's out on social media, you know, or in the public, you know, and I was going to say in real life, right? It's going to rest. It's just going to be such a strong energy down the road. I mean, it's once it starts, you take that step right now, it's off and running. Especially if Spirit's been kind of calling you, you keep going, I should. But it's really important for Monday and Tuesday, you do this if you have not done it now. You got to do it now. And then you don't have to worry because everything's going to be smooth sailing. So you've got the tree with the stork, with the ship, which is movement, long-awaited things you've been waiting so long for. And you've been doing the work. You've been doing it. I feel a very strong energy for the tree, which is really, really good to have because that means your roots are, you know, your roots. Sorry, I was getting a message there. They're showing me roots. So maybe some of you it has to do with gardening, trees. looking at things differently. You're setting roots there. So it's a really good addition to your foundation. And now Spirit's like, okay, now you've built it. Let's go walk upon it and see what else we can add to it. And things will be moving very quickly. Okay, for those of you who do take that brave step into the new. Like, for example, thank you, Spirit. So somebody's wondering maybe about love. Like, oh, you know, I can only do so much, meeting people, blah, blah. Then do something you love. Maybe it's something you want to try. You know, you're real curious about, but no, I don't know if I want to spend money. No, I don't know. There's other people who do those things too, right? I mean, there's a billion people, billions of people in the world, you know, and there's bound to be people who have a passion for something that you want to try, or, you know, maybe they're trying it for the first time. It's like going to school like we're starting kindergarten or preschool. That's a whole scary world, isn't it? Yeah, some kids don't care because they're little kids. Oh, we're playing, you know. But, I mean, then you realize, you know, it's okay for a little bit. But then you realize mommy and daddy aren't showing up. You know, these people I don't know. And you know what I mean? We need to step through and look at it as a very positive. We're going to meet new people. We're going to experience a new environment. You know what I mean? You need to be open. Take that brave step. Because you never know how that's going to work out for you. If you're doing something you love or something you're curious about, explore. Spirit's very big, especially with the ship energy. They're like, they want you to explore. My explorers, I heard, team 1, the exploring. Taking that brave step. Spirit's going to guide you. You don't have to worry. You got the star with the ship. This is being guided, okay, by fate. Synchronicity is just like, there's no... Y'all know by now there's no such thing as coincidences. It's Spirit. So, and not having to worry. The anchor is yours, right? You'll be safe. I feel like you'll be safe. You know, if anything starts not being funky, Spirit will get you to a safe port to anchor. Do you understand? But you can't rely on Spirit to always do that for you. They're helping you now. They need you to take that first step. So they are intervening in a very specific way for you guys to get you moving. Okay? And it's a blessing. And you'll be glad you did. You're going to like look back on this week and go, whoa. Yeah. The only people who say things are impossible are the people who have really strong limits. The world is limitless. Only we make those limits, right? Of what we want to do, where we want to go, how do we want to expand. Okay. Having faith and loving yourself is bringing a huge energy of feeling secure and stronger. There's a big thing about strength for you guys. Yes, we have that dragon talking about strength and wisdom. You know, the past is the past. This is you now. Look at the world. There's no restrictions. You're free. You can go. With the heart, the cross, with the anchor. And it's about having faith. Really having faith. Is making, like, whatever blockages you might have in the heart area. You know, maybe you've gotten cold with people, just in general. Disappointment's like, why even bother? I don't care. You know what I mean? Not emotionally investing in anything because it's going to, you know, it's not going to meet your expectations. That's why you end up so disappointed. But you're not the same person now, so go for it. You know, I feel this growing love, like things are almost like a coating is being broken off, and just because your soul ain't having it. Soul's like, no, we got things to do. We're going to go play. No. Why not? You know what I mean? So you're definitely being very lovingly encouraged, and things are going to be opening up for you guys. And that doesn't mean don't do anything, because when Spirit opens a door, action needs to be taken. You know, okay? And you got this. You got this beautiful energy coming in here. We will be pulling from the SOULCATS tarot here in a minute. All right. So Spirit's bringing in with the diagonal here, with the, excuse me, am I broke? with the, sorry guys, with the bear and the stork here. Spirit is definitely ushering in long time things that needed to change, new changes coming in, things that you've been waiting for. Definitely it's going to help you feel more secure. Not only that, but it's going to give you that courage to look at this anchor and go, it's not around my neck. It just holds me down when I need to rest or hang out or check out where I'm at right now. And then if I want to, ooh, what's over there on that island? And then I can weigh anchor anytime and off I go, you know, because no matter where you are, you know, like, what is it? Home is where the heart is. That's where the strength and the stability is coming from, big time. For some of you, this could be a big job opportunity. I better drink some water. I'm looking over at my guide over here, just kind of going. I was like, well, quit making me skip like a record. Sorry, guys. All right. We do have the heart. Now, there is something going on here for some of you. Okay? Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Love. You've been working on yourself. Maybe you've been getting a little down because nothing has, you know, shown up, or nobody showed up, or maybe you think you've been trying. Spirit, this is, don't shoot the messenger. They said maybe you think you've been trying new things to meet people, but you're still what you don't see is you're still kind of staying in your safe zone. So, but here's the thing. Spirit is about to land something for you. And I heard it just like, I'm like, land. So there's so many things I could add to that, but we're going to just keep it as it is. So we've got love coming in, long awaited. And the thing is, I can't actually see how, what, where, who, or why. However, it's going to come in the most unexpected, just blessed way. This is going to be something that's going to, the interaction's going to blow your mind. Okay, put the star here. Spirit's literally going to guide you to it. Okay, this is why trying something new, if you really feel called, don't ignore your intuition. Don't ignore it. Please don't. That's your guides. It'll be a lot funner if you go with it instead of fight against them, okay? With, well, if I do that, nah. But if your soul's going, hey, listen to me, your body's like, but we want to. And but yeah, but then the brain's like, oh, no. You know, no. You listen to your soul, okay? Our bodies are antennas. We receive and we put out, right? Our soul, that's like, the body don't lie to you. You know, that's the one thing you can't rely on. You can tell by the way you're feeling. I'm not just talking emotion, because we can be in a shit mood and just go, I don't feel crap. But it's the body we got to be listening to, especially here. If you want to connect in with your soul energy, real easy. Sorry, guys, I'm just sitting. Oh, I love to be on the floor when I do these. My ass needs to be grounded. I mean that in the most loving way possible to myself. Okay. But just focus breathing. Just breathe here for like 2-3 minutes. Trust me. The soul's like, yeah. And you will feel that. Just, it might make you cry because it's so overwhelming. The love that you'll be feeling. It's just, but it's a great way to start practicing getting to know that energy. Because it feels different for everybody. But the power is pretty much the same. Just nothing but love. And it will guide you. It's the intuition. All right, tell me about, oh, okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords to the Ace of Wands. Spirit, kicking your butt to get going, okay? That, just because it's a sword doesn't mean it's going to be cruel, okay, and sharp, okay? Especially with the Ace of Wands next to it. So there's a message. It's going to come in, I feel like, it'll almost feel like it's so clear what you need to do, what you're being invited to do, or what maybe it's a long-awaited, maybe you've been putting out your resume where I haven't heard crap, or you're getting crap job offers and you're just feeling very despondent. All of a sudden, this is very clearly for you, and it's going to benefit you in a huge way. Yes, it's going to get you, you're motivated and you're fired up and your enthusiasm. You know, it's that kind of a message. It's going to be something that's seriously going to like light the heart on fire to get you going. Okay, this is a big energy for everybody here. A new beginning starting. This is, but the Ace is also indicating maybe it could be. Now, if you notice, the cat in the Page of Swords has a wing. So your guides are going to send a very clear message in the physical plane. Very clear. Time to get moving. That's going to be your sign to do it. Whatever new that is. Okay? Whatever new thing or opportunity. It could even happen when you're standing in the grocery. I had one of my clients tell me this. They were saying in the grocery store, and it was like the person in front of them turned around and very clearly, I remember exactly what they said, but it had something to do with something I said in her reading. And she's like, and I said, look, your guides are going to come through XYZ, and this is what they want you to know. And he said something similar. And she about fell over, and he just smiled at her. He goes, isn't that interesting? And she's like, uh-huh. That couldn't be more clear than that. He actually asked her if, hey, he goes, I really like talking to you. And she's like, okay, she checks out. He's waiting for her near the door and said, I'm sorry, I hope you don't think I'm a creep, but I really liked our conversation. Do you mind? I'll get you a Starbucks. And she's like, and she almost went, no, I can't. But then she heard that like ding, ding, ding and went, sure. Okay. So one of the things we have to watch out for. Five of Wands. Okay. Now, as I was stating earlier, Venus retrograde is not pretty right now. Okay. A lot of people are going through stuff. You're probably going through stuff. Very big warning. Do not get involved in the flaming dumpsters. Do not get involved in the... Did you just... American Horror Story circus, okay? No. You are to avoid anybody trying to drag you in. The only way they can drag you in is if you're going to allow that. They want you to, no. You need to be here. You got shit going on. In fact, there's going to be stuff. If you are embroiled, or involved in some kind of drama, you're like, I don't even know how I got, and all of a sudden everybody's mad at me, or it's just too much. Spirit's going to send something in that's going to make you go, all right, I'm out. And you don't want nothing to do with that afterwards. So you will have the support, but Spirit saying that. Of course, there's going to be people out there not happy. You may want to, some of you know who you are. Take a resonates. Don't share the good stuff quite yet. Okay? Because it's just going to add oil to that flame, and we're not feeding those dumpster fires, okay? No. Oh, I was just thinking in my head, oh, what about that love? Look, the lovers. You could be doing something on your own and then connect with somebody. Not like the movies, like, or like even that what happened with my client and at the grocery store, that's like 1 in a quadrillion billion chance that would have happened, right? But that's her path. She's supposed to do it that way, okay? Meet that person that way. Now, we don't know where that's going. She did ask for a reading on that. I haven't got to it yet, 'cause I got to do this. So, but I feel like being open and trying new things is going to have you meet quite a few people, okay? You don't have to make a decision, though, okay? Spirit says, always choose you first. That's a good test to see who somebody really is. Spirit says a couple of you might be a little worried about, like, what if I go back to my old behavior? Spirit says, then you step back for a minute. Just for a minute. Okay. Whatever decisions you need to make with the Lover's card, okay, kind of reminds me of the Crossroads in Lenormand a bit. You may have to make a decision. When it comes to meeting someone, maybe they invite you, or, we later on, we usually meet at da-da-da-da, you should come. Stuff like that. Even little things like that can throw us a bit, all right? But Spirit is actually sending a lot of supportive energy. They want you to be open to meeting more than one person. So don't lock into the first person, okay? There's other people. I feel like some of the people you may meet may end up being really good friends, and you'd be so grateful you know, that you kept that part of it. You know, you kind of kept talking to them and everything. Sorry, it got a little wonky there with the energy. We do have the Knight of Wands here. It's like you're oozing with this attractive energy. And this also, you know, there could be a very charming and charismatic people coming towards you. Do not judge them until you get to know them, okay? And how do we get to know them? We don't go, is this the one? Is this the one? No, we're just getting to know this person. You want to know about them. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. But Spirit does have a word of caution to remember, always put your needs first. Don't compromise because you're afraid that person won't like you or they won't talk to you anymore. It's like, oh, he's the only guy to blah, or girl, blah, blah, blah. You know, you need to keep putting yourself first. And like I said, that's going to reveal a lot about the person that you're talking to when you're choosing you. It's like, well, I'll be able to talk to you later. And if they kind of go, oh, yeah, and then they're kind of cold later. Okay. We do have the Hanged Cat. Looking at all of this, you don't have to worry. Spirit's going to, remember I did that analogy or that symbol picture where all of a sudden you're above the clouds looking around. Oh, wow. You know, you'll be seeing things from a much clearer perspective. I also feel that fire energy is going to be burning away any residual rose-colored glasses, especially if you've been single for a very long time. You know, 'cause sometimes, you know, we get excited to think that one person we just met was it. We're human. We're lonely. We need the connection, you know, and we're looking for our companions, compadres, you know, for life. But Spirit, I feel, is going to, there's an energy that kind of is going to wash over you just to be like, just curious. But watch for that, though. Okay, watch for that. You got this, though. You got this. You have been setting down roots like a boss, okay? Sorry, we went on that. All right. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Anything else from the tarot that we need to clarify? What about that? All right. No more hermit mode. You're out. Hermit in reverse. Okay, that's about coming out of the cave now, coming out of isolation, stepping back into the world again. We also have the Five of Swords in reverse. This is a nice thing to see, especially if mentally you've been challenged from reconnecting again. Maybe you've been thinking about it a lot, but you've done nothing. That energy is now settling down. The brain's a little bit more open, like, hey, that makes me curious, and checking it out, or that person, or whatever they're doing. Eight of Wands, everything's going to hit very quickly. You have a very fast speeding energy here supporting you guys. It's going to be okay. It's even if you have plans this week, it's like, oh, but trust Spirit. Trust in Spirit. I'm telling you, everything's going to work out perfectly for you, each individual, okay? Okay, we do have Judgment, okay? No more karmic contracts. You are done. You are now blessed to enter into this new phase, this new cycle of life, this new life. You deserve. You're working hard. And also for those of you who have been waiting on a judgment, that's to come this week, okay? In your favor. It's in the upright. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles by the end of the week and the weekend, feeling just fine. Feeling fine. Just head to toe, inside and out, and you're just like looking around at all the blessings and going, wow. That big, huge sigh of relief as you are going forward for sure. And if you love this video, I love my crazy ass, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. And hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post these videos for you. And don't forget all my social media, including my broadcast channel, who gets a little extra more than you guys do on YouTube. Down below in the description box, everything you need to know. And thank you so much for your support, and take care. Hey there, Team 2. Let's see what the main influential energy is for you guys this week. The Spirit, unseen forces watch over you. Expect a lot of appearance from Spirit through people, places, and unexpected opportunities coming in for you guys very strong this week. However, Spirit does ask that you get moving. Get to work with the Whip and the Fox. This is time to get moving. Anything you've been putting off, maybe because of other things that have been going on over the past couple of weeks, you need to get on it this week. It's going to be very beneficial. Spirit is going to make sure, as you were handling things this week, that you were clear to go. These are the mice, combinations mice. In this row, they are actually, there's two things going on with that coming through from Spirit. One of them is, it's about bringing your attention to, if your brain starts going, look a squirrel, while you're in the middle of trying to get something done that you've been putting off. Just get it done. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Get to work. Whatever that means for you, that's exactly what Spirit's saying. Okay. And another thing with the mice, they're removing things. Removing distractions. Okay. They're trying to remove things that might be in your way outside of you that, like people, places, and, shit always happens. And, but they're going to be in place there to make sure nothing disturbs you. So if your mind starts spinning on stuff and you're just, if you want to step away and take a break from whatever that is for you that you need to get a handle on, this could be putting bills you put off, or making a decision about something. This is the week to get that crap done, and Spirit's going to be showing up like a boss in supporting you in that, okay? It's like you get little rewards for doing it. Yes, you need to get it done because things are coming in. Good changes, new paths. Plain as day right in front of you, okay? I keep seeing that like a physical, like in the physical plane, so maybe you're going for a walk and you get lost in your head, and you all of a sudden you're like, which neighborhood am I in? And it's like this whole new road you've never been on before, and there's a for sale sign or for rent sign. You were like, wow, it's something like that. Okay. We have, now remember, these are always energies, never gender. We have the divine feminine energy center, front and center. And I feel this energy of being open, like looking for the doors opening. Okay. However, Spirit says they're opening, all right, but you don't want to hyper focus on what could be coming or what I'm going to get if I finish this. Spirit wants you to stay present. That way you do your very best at what you're doing right now, because that's what lays the groundwork for the, to get you, that lays those stepping stones or pavers so you can get to that door that's wide open for you. And for some of you, and maybe some of you have been waiting an awful long time for, that gestation period seems to be going way past 9 months with the stork arriving here, but the stork is arriving in your life. Maybe not in the way that you expect. It never is with Spirit, that's for sure. But it is definitely coming in a way that's going to not only surprise you, but it's going to just fit in, made for you, okay? That's something you can't imagine the way Spirit's been working, trust me on that one. And I'm sure most of you are going, yep, I know, okay. All right, so if you've been depressed about love, okay, this is a big one. There's themes here. Now be mindful. We're in Mercury. Don't come around me, Mercury, right now. I'm having a hard time talking as it is. Thank you very much. Venus is in retrograde. Okay, now for those still waiting, that you feel like you've been waiting, you keep hearing waiting, patience. Oh, somebody's coming in, they never show up. Okay, all that. Okay, we're gonna throw that shit out the window. For those of you who've been alone for a long time, but you've been focusing on you, loving yourself and stuff. But now, and trust me, everybody's starting to kind of look around and go, starting to feel like some people may have given up, quote unquote, and started loving themselves. And now all of a sudden we're starting to feel like, I wonder, like, are they coming in? I mean, we're feeling a shift there in the love department for those, especially those who are single or, just don't have a partner now. So the clouds, that's about to break. Okay. There has been energies going on within the collective, especially in single people, just everybody, divine feminine and divine masculine. Okay. Because there are changes going on that were needed for everybody to start lining up together. It's not just us. We can't force somebody, we don't know who they are, don't know where they are, we don't know their situation, to get here when we want it. It's like, I give up because you didn't show up on time. But were we ready? That's the stuff that bakes your noodle. And later on down the road, you're like, oh, they came in. Oh, this is great. And all of a sudden you start thinking back about the time where you just wanted to walk away and shut the door. Say, fuck, I'll take whatever shows up. Do you know? And then you how miserable you were then. You know what I mean? But then you're like, yeah, you know what? I'll just keep working on me. And then it's perfect. Whatever perfect is for you. I like to say things are imperfect because, you know, I'm not that bougie. Okay. You get a surprise here. Small new start. Small new beginning. It's tiny but mighty. Kind of like me. Your favorite Italian psychic. So we have the child here, very dominant energy as a child at bringing, like receiving a gift. Okay, so something's definitely coming in. It's going to be small, but enough to knock these clouds right out of here. Okay, I know the weather's been crazy all over the place too, but things are actually starting to clear for us. But I have to say this again because Spirit's pushing me. Just be mindful. This Mercury retro, or there I go again. Stop it. Venus retrograde is not a nice one. This is extremely painful. People are having a really hard time letting go or letting it go, even though things have happened, people have split apart or whatever. I mean, it's been blowing up, like not just between two people, but then their friends and the family. It's turned into this huge shit show, and a lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are confused. A lot of people are messed up right now from it. It's not easy in matters of the heart when things start getting guillotined by Spirit. This is guillotining. So everybody can be with the people they're supposed to be with now. You know what I mean? Because we're not the same people we were back then, right? We're ready. We've been working on ourselves. We're feeling better, we're feeling good, feeling a lot clear-headed. But patience is required. But there will be something coming in the House of Love for you guys this week. All right. Sorry, your guides are like, they were like, we love you too. So your guides are definitely shooting you guys some massive love here. So make sure you're connecting with them. Just say good morning, ask them for help, protection. At night, say thank you for the blessings they bring in. Just doing those two things, like when you're doing your morning routine and when you're going to bed, just even for a couple of minutes, strengthens your connection to where you will see their signs so clear, it's ridiculous. So in a good way. All right. We have the Fox, a job opportunity, a door opening to a career or job specifically, yes, that you will love. This, if you have a small business, there's an opportunity coming in. Some doors opening very strong. We have the Fox here with the key to the heart. Okay, huge. Now, this could also mean there's an opportunity at work for love. You can look at it that way. But that's a very small energy, so that would only affect like 1% of you, but it's about loving your job. Something's going to open. Maybe it's a new position. Maybe it's something they're creating, like a whole new department, and there's one position you're like, oh, I want to get in on that, and you get an offer. Okay, something like that. But definitely big news coming in for you guys there who have been feeling a little lost or maybe not so motivated and in love with what you're doing. Because it's not really a job when you love what you're doing, right? And there's an opportunity coming in to help you to find that vibe. Okay? Okay, so Spirit is asking too. We have the Whip with the Divine Feminine and the clouds at the bottom. Being disciplined, staying here and now is what is going to help keep that cloud energy, the depression or downer mood, or it could be the spinning energy too. I feel like it's lightening up for you guys, though, when sometimes that'll kick in when something new happens. Okay, or if there's a change. Okay, so be open, stay on top of that, shake out of it. You are in charge of your mind. You are driving this vehicle of a body, okay? Make sure, if you have to step back for a second to get a grip on it, yes. Spirit says you are not your, what would you say? Nervousness? Anxiety? You may feel that, but that is not to define who you are. Okay, I don't know who that was for. That was strong Spirit. Maybe put my Mama Catz pants on. Oh, geez. I'm wearing the chillax yoga ones today. We have the Mice with the stork to the gift. For the child, I mean. Okay, so whatever blockage has been around, it has been demolish for incoming in this week. That stork is landing with something small but very impactful. Okay, it's a good thing though. It's a good thing. But some of you might be feeling that energy of something coming in, or maybe already know there's a change coming or about to happen. Sometimes you get a heads up from Spirit, and maybe you're anxious about it. Spirit's saying there's nothing to be anxious about. It's going to work out amazingly, wonderfully for you. Okay, whoever needed that. All right. We do have the heart to the divine feminine, to the mice. Okay. Focus on loving yourself. Don't let your mind wander to things that aren't here yet. I mean, we can have hope. We can dream. Yeah. But we want to make sure we're putting our focus on ourselves. But when I say that, Spirit says in a loving way. Don't start going, oh my God, they're coming in. Oh, my hair, my face. Oh, I need tape. I do. Shut up. Okay. Just kidding. But, don't start going nuts on yourself in a negative manner. Because the people that come in, they're going to love us the way they are. But here's the thing. You need to love you for who you are every day, regardless. Because at the end of the day, it's really our opinions that matter about how we're feeling about ourselves. We do look outside for people's, opinions or judgments. Is this right? Is this wrong? And there's experts in some fields like clothes and hair and all that stuff. But when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no other cock blocker than us. So we need to keep an eye on that. Stay present. If you're not feeling so great about yourself, you need to take some time. I know we all work and we have busy lives and stuff, but if you need to carve out time just for you, what would feel good? Maybe soak your feet in an Epsom salt or take a bath, just shut everything off for a little. What would make you feel good? What would you do for yourself that you would do for a partner if they were feeling like that? That's key for some of you out there. Take what resonates, pitch out the rest. We have the fox with the divine feminine to the child. There is brand new beginnings. It looks like starting in love and career or business, whatever that is for you. Some of you may be stepping it up on social media or have been wanting to. This is the week to do it specifically. Sunday, Monday, today's Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, because that's the energy that's supporting new starts. No matter how small they are, but you need to take an action and you need to do it this week at the beginning, okay? Not saying you can't do it later, but take advantage of this new moon energy while it's still here for sure, and that's going to carry us through, okay? Carry us through. I'm telling you, where we stop. Five of Wands in reverse. Whatever drama's been going on, Spirit's throwing a huge iceberg over it. It's like, nope, no more dumpster fires. We're done with this. I feel like whatever maybe drama's been going on around you, like I said, it's being doused very heavily by Spirit. People are going to start being quiet. I feel a pullback. I don't know who that's for, but there's going to be a pullback. Whatever drama or conflicts or freakouts that have been going on in situations around you guys, Spirit's definitely I just feel like they're pulling back away from you. The energy is being pushed back, kind of like I said, doused. There's an icy energy going on with whatever that is for you. It's just coming over that so that way you have your space, okay? Because you need that now. You need you. Sometimes things happen and we have to get involved to help and be there as support. But then there are times where during those days where we do have time for ourselves and we really need to be showing us some love and care during the little bit of time that we do have, because that is very impactful too, okay? But you don't have to worry. You'll have more time for that this week, okay? Yes, we do have the Magician. What was I saying? Start it. You've got everything you need to make it happen. Trust me, you're going to be feeling this energy extremely strong. You're going to do something and then get a good result and be like, you're going to feel like you're legit. I got this. Oh my God. Wait, more one. I'm Harry Potter. I'm Hermione Granger. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. A Temperance. Balancing. Make sure. This is another thing with that whip. Make sure you're not giving more to others than you are giving to yourself. That's a big one. Make sure you are rested. If you are tired, don't push yourself. Spirits that I just heard, this is specific for someone out there, because they said, we're tired of telling you this. There's been micro negative changes happening because of that, okay? And remember, if you have any physical issues, I'm not a doctor. Please go see, someone who actually knows what they're doing, okay? Go get a checkup. But for some of you, it's really about, you are going to have the space. Like I said, there's like a dousing of any chaotic or anything that would come in and interfere with your self-care this week, especially with your creativity and getting busy with working and all that stuff, getting things together for yourself, like get to work. You can do that mostly undisturbed, Spirit says. I mean, some of you might have kids, you know what I mean? Or animals, are their kids too. And but there's going to be like a tampering down on any distracting energy. It would pull you away from that. You are being supported, but Spirit's asking you in turn to make sure you are giving to yourself first. Okay? Make sure your cup has to be fulleth so you can share that with others. If it's only half full, they get the better benefit of it than you do. You're like, what? My back, my ass, my head. Oh my God, I'm tired. Anyway, so make sure you are on the priority list this week, okay? And even if you get caught up and excited with the energies of these new things, these opportunities, these doors opening for you, just remember, though, you don't want to pour all your energy into that right away. You know what I mean? Try to energy manage yourself a little bit more wiser. Oh, it's going to benefit you in a big way. We have the sun, guys, coming in bright and strong. I feel like this is going to hit you guys midweek, especially for those who started something new this last week. Seriously, now you're going to see. You're feeling it, but you haven't quite seen it. I've seen little changes, but not. I still feel enthusiastic, and you're getting caught up in just doing it. You're not looking at the results, and this is when Spirit goes, boom! So, abundance, good health, feeling good, feeling brighter, the sun coming out. So, for some of you who've been living in a rain and clouds for feels like weeks on end, there is a beautiful energy coming in from the sun. Please get out into it. Just sit there and bask in it. Embrace it. Be outside a little bit more. I feel like a smiling, it's going to hurt. You're going to smile so much, you'll be like, my jaw, and I'm single. I've been smiling. Yes. Okay. So then we have the Queen of Wands. Look at you. This is you guys. Okay. This is about really stepping into this beautiful power. But the Queen of Wands also knows I only rock like this because I focus on myself. I take care of me first, and then I kick ass and take names with everything else. This is about feeling creative and motivated, enthusiastic, ready to go, go, go. And that energy really is coming in for you guys. I feel like that's really going to hit strong. I feel like spiritual, it's like with the sun, it's tied into that sun energy. So it's just streaming in on Wednesday for sure. We have the Hierophant. For knowledge for some of you, okay? Some of you are going to have an opportunity to learn something, to expand knowledge on an area that you already pretty much know about, but it's a whole new take and a whole new level, okay? Be open for that. The Hierophant's also about commitments. Not just marriage, okay? Not just marriage potential. This has to do with commitments, like work commitments, long-term contracts. This is about this week. You need to get to work. All your things you've been putting off, all the things you haven't wanted to, you need to sit down and go, why? Just get it done. Get it over with. And then you're going to feel so much better for it. Spirit's like you need to get things in order and do it in order for some of you. Do it in small. If it's too much and overwhelming, do it in increments. But start doing it. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So you're ending one cycle and entering into a brand new one. This is a good thing to see. You've already plateaued where you were financially or in business or maybe even at home. Now it's time to just go outside, knock the walls down, and look at all the other opportunities you have. You will see them all. And there's a brand new start, solid start waiting for you, Team 2. Let's get some Oracle. I did skip that in Team 1. I apologize if you're coming from Team 1 watching this. There was a lot for you guys in that one. Okay, sing your own song. All about you, boo. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel good? If you like singing, sing. Bring it out. Sing it. Feel it. Do it. Whatever feels good for you this week, that's going to pump you up and make you feel good, you need to feed that. Okay, that's going to be the fuel for Spirit's fire that's coming in to support you. There we go. Porcupine Spirit, time for a beginner's mind. We're not resetting or restarting. This is a brand new cycle. We're brand new life. We are not the same people. Everything is just so wow. You know what I mean? We don't need to go, oh, what is that? We don't need to be fearful of it. And that's where Spirit was talking about the mice. Be open. You're worthy of it. There's nothing to fear, okay? But fear itself. And fear, something that was created, something we were told, something we were taught. Spirit didn't create us to be fearful. Otherwise, we would never survive living with dinosaurs. See what I'm saying? So anyway, beginner's mind, be open. Be open. I used an analogy in Team 1 about we're starting preschool. But it's going to be cool, you know? At first, we're like, oh, look at all these new people. Look at all this new environment. This is great. But then after a couple hours, like, I want my mommy. I don't know these. All of a sudden, it's like the reality hits you. You're like, ah! No. We're going into preschool because we've done this before, but we're coming at it in a whole new way. We're ready to learn. We're ready. Bring it on. This is going to be so much fun. Having a much better attitude about the new things coming in. Now, this one is Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. Be careful with that, though, okay? Act as if. What they're saying with that Spirit is channeling very heavy. It's like with yourself. It's one thing. It's like act as if that's okay. Act as if. What about you? I did use this a long time ago. It's coming up again, isn't it, Spirit? Getting that feeling like I look good, I feel good. It's like in your head, like I'm a celebrity. Pumping yourself up in some way. You know, with attitude, with confidence. I mean, you don't have to be a dick. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about like kind of pretending in your head, like you pump yourself up. It's like, you know, it makes you shine more. It's like, oh, hi, how are you? You know, I don't know how to explain this to you guys without sounding like a nutcase, but I mean, we all use our imaginations for the most craziest things, but using it to benefit us, to get us to do something new is so beneficial, and it is actually healthy. It's not you're fooling yourself. Act as if you've already made it to the top where you want to be or where you want to be, but you need to feel that here. Like I am, like I own a $multi-million company and blah, blah, blah. But you don't have to be like this about it. You just like, oh my God, I made it. And you want to share that light with everybody, right? If I can do it, I know damn well all you can do it, right? That kind of thing. Sorry, Spirit had me. Somebody's spirit guide slipped in with that one. So on that note, guys, thank you so much. You got this. Remember, get to work. Spirit's going to be cracking that whip, and you won't be able to actually run from the things you have to face and get done. Okay, just that, but in a very loving way. So, but remember, put you first. All right, that way you can do more for others. Take care. Hello there, Team 3. All right, let's take a look and see what your main energy influence is going to be for this week. The moon, you will be guarded through darkness. Okay, the path is lit up for you guys. This is really big for you, Team 3. I feel like a very bright light coming in through the darkness that some of you may have been in for a while. Spirit is showing the lilies with the coffin, and maybe you had a very great loss of some sort, okay, happen. But with every ending, there's always a new beginning. There is. Living and being at peace is so important. You are necessary and you are needed. I don't know who that was for. And Spirit's about to show you that in a big way. We have the stork. This stork is one of the main energy influences for all teams across the board this week. It's very strong energy. Something long awaited is arriving. Okay. To all of us, to indicate the end. Maybe for some of you, it's been a long time grieving, and we all process loss in different ways. Some people appear to, get over things really quick, whether it's the loss of a person, a loved one, or a pet, still a loved one, or a partner, like a breakups, job loss, anything like that has impacted you in a very heavy way. Spirit wants now for you to see that it's time to slowly come out of that. And they're going to be showing up in such a big way, and they're saying it's going to be unique to each one of you, obviously. So let's move on and see if they give us some major hints here, which I am seeing in the cards. Sorry, I kind of dropped it down to the lower energies. I'm trying to bring myself back up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. For some of you, maybe things have not been moving on the financial front or job-wise. Things are about to change. We have the ring with the fish. Some of you are going to have a huge new opportunity. It's going to get the money rolling in again. Feeling very secure, and you will hear this via letter or email or text. This is definitely going to be a physical. It could be a phone call. Okay. It's definitely coming in the physical plane. Very clear. And with the ring and the fish, they said this is up for the long road. You don't have to worry. This is something very stable, long term. For others of you, you may get an opportunity to sign a contract for your business, or if you have a social media presence, I do feel that's a very strong energy there. You will be contacted. I feel like also not only will people be wanting to collaborate with you or for your business, even if it's brick and mortar, I do feel like some kind of contract coming in for you that's going to boost sales in a big way. Again, we do have also a lot of, maybe it seems like people aren't really chatty lately. Venus in retrograde has been horrific, guillotining the crap out of relationships of all kinds, okay? Because we all have to be where we're supposed to be now. So this is it's still going to be going on through about Wednesday, and then that energy dissipates a little bit. We will be still in post shadow of it, but it's not going to be as severe as the dust starts settling down from all the dumpster fires that are going on from this. But we do see a lot more communication, especially in business or, whatever you do for a living. There's a lot more communication, more open communication, making new friends. The fish represents a flow. So if things have seemed to have stopped or moving very slow, be prepared because the dam waters have broken. Now you got back in the flow. This also has to do with your commitment to your higher self, your commitment to yourself. Some of you have inspired people with your stories. Maybe you put them out on social media or you talk to people about them. There's an opportunity coming in for you to share that with others and maybe possibly start a workshop. Okay, be open for that, but it's definitely going to be hitting in the physical plane. Communication, okay? Definitely. This is a flowing communication. I should have reiterated that. It's more like people back and forth, more communication. People are actually communicating more, not just doing little bits and then stopping. This is ongoing, so this is good. Good flow there for communicating. We do have the anchor with the polar bear, and in my decks, the polar bear stands for the higher angels here. We're talking the higher vibrational energies that you would equate to the archangels, okay? They're definitely, in a big way, helping you feel more secure and stable with a big new start, a big new gift, a big new beginning. Okay, this is a child card, which usually indicates a small beginning. Usually those, or a small start, a small gift, something's going to brighten you up and just, but with the polar bear next to it, with the anchor there too, this is a big surprise. It's very unexpected. Getting something you've long awaited for. For some people, since we've been so focused on, what's been going on around us, we've kind of, maybe not been focusing on the things that we wanted. We kind of strayed away from that. Well, for some people, it's going to be a big surprise when they finally show up. Like I said, that stork is very strong energy. things that have been gestating. You know, other people may be involved. We've had to wait for them. Maybe you've done the work and you're just you're getting a point where you're like, I'm just sitting here, you know, I'm doing what you want me to do, but I'm not seeing what, you know, not what you want to see, because that's not how it's coming in. But it's like you're waiting for something, and here it comes. And you're not going to be expecting it the way it's going to come in. We do have an announcement announcing an arrival for some of you. It could be a very unexpected addition to the family. We've got the stork, the letter, and the child there for some of you. Congratulations. Or maybe you'll be hearing about that. Maybe it's something that they've been trying for a long time, family members or friends of yours, and here it comes. We also have a very unexpected communication coming in, connected directly to something you have long wanted and waited for. Okay? Be open for this. You got to be open. Okay. Spirit ain't messing around this week. Spirit's presence in our lives. I mean, they are making things happen because the time has come. We've had all the warnings. You know, if you'd already handled everything you needed to do with in regards to toxic relationships or relationships, you need to let go of, you know, they need to go their way, you need to go yours, no matter what that dynamic is. Okay. If you did that before the Venus retrograde, it's almost like this has been a lull period. So a lot of us have been working on doing new stuff and getting things out there. You know, we're getting this motivational energy. And for those of you that ended up, this had to happen to break away people because they need to be here and that you need to be there and for everything to come together. It's like a big shuffle thing going on right now, really. There's usually a down week in between, Spirit was showing me, where, you know, we get the energy back up. So we can feel how sometimes you don't realize how heavy a relationship is until they're gone. You know, I'm talking about people who broke up or divorced or even friendships being dissolved. And all of a sudden you feel lighter, you have more energy, and everything just seems to be lighting up, and you're go, go, go. There's a shift that happens during the week after. I don't know who that's for, okay? All right. I get so excited. Yes. Okay. So we have the lilies with the fish and the child card going. Very strong energy about having peace with the things that are flowing into you now. Things are flowing. The intuition's up. Okay. We do have the moon being an influence, even though, you know, the new moon is starting to wane a bit. Monday and Tuesdays, I was saying this is it's like the most perfect, strongest energy for you to start something new. Get something new out there. Something you've been putting off because you've been kind of scared. This is the time to put it out there. It's just going to be amazing for you. The energy is just going to, you know, it's right when you feel good about it. Even if you don't see the kind of results you're looking for, no expectations, no disappointment. Spirit's going to be honest for that too, by the way. But it's just because it feels good. I don't care. I do it because I love this. You know what I mean? Fuck everything else. I love doing this. And that's what fuels me. And that's when things start happening. Trust me. Not only that, but we're more open to everything. You know, go, 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 let's go. What's next? You know, energy will be hitting you guys. And there's a peace that comes in with that too. You know, a little bit of sadness there that things had to, you know, go the way they did for, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe how lighter I feel, you know, it's sad. It is. So there's going to be a mix of emotions with Spirit saying that it's all good, but just don't stay in there. Okay. You let those go. We do have security here financially, a long awaited, just going with the flow. Yes, you have an anchor there. You can drop it anytime you want if you're feeling like, oh, there's a storm coming. However, Spirit's saying, okay, you can pull that anchor up now. You're good. Go with the flow, with the fish. We're going to arrive at the island where the stork is waiting for you. Spirit's going to be guiding you guys. Even if you, like, say you stay home a lot or you don't have a lot of time to go anywhere, Spirit's going to work it out for you. Trust me. This stuff's ours. It's going to come in exactly how it's going to come in for us and not to worry. All right, Spirit, what we got? There we go. Devil in reverse. cutting all toxic ties, codependency, maybe seeing that we were doing a version of codependency with friends or family members and stuff that we didn't see before. That's all those chains are breaking away. Maybe some of you have been working on addictions, you know, maybe suddenly maybe that's what you had to cut off. Maybe Spirit forced that because they want you to be taking care of you. You know, we want you, you're needed, you're necessary. It's why you're here. Seriously. Spirit's going to show you, I'm telling you right now. And then we have the Tower. So a lot of this new stuff that's arriving is going to be unexpected. Yeah, I know a lot of people go, now I read energetically, not so much traditionally. And this is about an unexpected shock, but it's not a bad shock. I'm not getting the energy off of this at all. It's going to be something that's going to be, like you just sit there for 2 days. That kind of shock. Like, this really happened? No. Yeah. You've got the proof. You know what I mean? It's yours. This is good. But for some of you, it has to come in that way. I'm not going to go in. Yeah, Spirit's saying I don't have to go into any more than stating it. It has to come in a way that you're not expecting it, for it to come into you. Okay? Into your world. All right? 10 of Cups. Moving on. Whole new chapter in love. Loving yourself, loving your life, loving career, loving everything, especially about yourself. You know, it's like a whole brand new, like the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing a vision of it just spurting water out just by the billion gallons. Oh my God, it's beautiful. A nice flow. 10 of Cups is the end of what we thought, you know, our vision or our belief systems were for being together with people, whether it's family, partners, friendships, you know, co-workers, whatever that is for you. Emotional love, what you thought the big, this is what it's supposed to look like. That's all. Now it's time to go take it to the next level. It's just a beautiful flow, opening of the heart chakra. It's just feeling more and going with it. Things coming around your favor. We do have the Justice card. Balance is important. Okay? Especially with money. Spirit's saying be real mindful right now. They're saying, especially for the month of March, for Team 3, count every penny. Watch your money. Okay? Where is it going? Do you really need that now, or can you wait? Because something may come up where you'll want that money in a good way. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to take out a loan or do Klarna or something like that to get, like, when something new comes in, sometimes we need to get clothes or we need to do this. You want to have the money there for that. So be really careful with the money. Just save up. You'll be glad you did. Get yourself ahead. The Spirit says some stuff won't be needed. The money won't be needed, the little extra, until the end of March, beginning of April. For some of you, you might already know what that's for. Be very mindful. Okay? All right. We have Strength. We have 10 of Swords. And we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you might not be feeling so strong, heaviness, take us down, and we feel very weak and vulnerable and just done. Okay, but here comes the Sun energy. That's another prominent energy that's also going to be ruling us this week or supporting us this week, firing us up this week with the Strength card there. About more confidence, kind of shaking off the dust, getting back to living, getting back to moving, feeling more motivated, ready to kick ass and take names, feeling that it's that strong of a strength energy is coming in for you guys, Team 3. Because of the 10 of Swords. Ending. 10s are about endings. And then new beginnings. A cycle, right? What you went through is the most painful. It's the end of the pain. End of that painful time, and now it's time to be open for the new Ace of Swords, the Excalibur of Truth, brand new, straightforward, clear as day beginnings for you. Okay, and then we have the 5 Pentacles in reverse. If you've been feeling lost, abandoned, left out in the cold, You know, it's turning around big time. There's this energy of restorative energy coming in for you guys. Very, very strong, supporting you guys as Spirit starts opening these doors to get you going again. Okay, and they're going to come in. The doors can be anything, but they're specifically unique to each one of you watching. But Spirit's definitely going to show up for you. Be open for that. Okay, Spirit's coming in a big way. I don't think you're going to have a choice. Spirit's showing up in a big way for you guys because you are worthy and you're ready. Okay, and everything that's coming in is going to come in exactly the right time. This, I can't make this up. Porcupine's spirit, okay? The beginner's mind. Time for beginner's mind. Like, not a reset, but a renewal. I've been using this analogy, and Spirit brought it in again, about we're starting preschool, but not all over again. This is new preschool. We're excited. Yes, I'm here. We're not going to sit there and cry for mommy and daddy and go, I want to go home. I don't want to take a nap, you know, and start having a meltdown 2 hours after we get there. We're going to be like all excited, all in, all day. And then we're going to be kind of a little bit, oh, we got to go home. But then we'll be like, okay, we'll be back tomorrow. That's the vibe we're getting. This is the beginner mind. Okay, looking around, what are we going to learn? We're so excited about that. I feel the energy very strong, and just like our eyes being open to all these wonderful, like, I can do that. I didn't know. If I'd known, it doesn't matter if you had known before. The thing is, the time is now for you to know it now and to act upon it, okay? Oh my God, be peace, the dove spirit. Spirit says for me, just leave it there for a moment. Be peace. But I also heard be at peace. And the dove is supposed to be the confirmation there for whoever that's for. Very beautiful energy just came through with that. You are never alone. And you're going to see that in a big way. It was Spirit. That was the otter spirit. The otter spirit. Oh, those guys with the river. Water. A lot of water energy supporting you guys. And this is it. Right here. The horse spirit. Freedom is yours. I feel like it's almost like breaking free of chains, breaking free of cages for you guys, especially this week. It's going to feel like that. Hold on, just looking to see where the end. Okay, so it's this one. Now, granted, some of you might still be recouping, you know, with the wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings, and maybe like the Ten of Swords, you got stung multiple times, right? When you kind of start recovering, or in shock because you got hit once, you get hit again. And Spirit goes, yes, that is because something had to end. Unfortunately, it had to go the way it did, you know, and that hurts. Spirit is asking you to co-create. Work with them when they come in with these opportunities and surprises. They're gifts, and you're going to know this. Each one of you is going to have a unique surprise this week that's going to benefit you and lift you in a way maybe right now you're thinking, there's no way I can get out of this. Spirit's about to show you different. Because you're worthy. And they want you shining again. So on that note, guys, if I drive you to by, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you always are in the know when I post these videos for you guys every week. But if you want a little extra forecast, you need to hop over to Instagram. Down below, I have the link to my broadcast channel where I post weekly, the midweek energy check-ins and a weekend forecast for you guys, and little extras here and there for you. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I'm sending you lots of good vibes. Take care.